Because I haven't put a title on it. You want to say hi? There's Graydon Tripp, the famous, and we're watching the weird commuter flow. All these two-legged things keep flushing out of buildings and waiting for stoplights and then pouring down into this glass pyramid over here, which I'm pretty sure is something out of War of the Worlds, so there's little lemmings down there grinding machinery. I'm such a geek. I can stare. I can just watch people walk by all day.
What the suburbanites do on their way out of the city every day.
Sit and watch, or just walk?
No,
the flood.
They are the flood.
Oh, right, because they're all pouring. I thought they were going down into South Station, but they're pouring into the big South Station,
Right.
The actual suburban trains and Amtrak and commuter rail. And wow, and they come from all directions. You said having a bit of a reverse commute at this time of day was like swimming upstream.
Exactly, yeah. Because I'd come from right over there,
right?
Walk up by South Station, and then I'd come back up this way into downtown.
And start hitting masses coming through the financial district.
Exactly.
Heading towards restaurant work at the end of the day. It's actually pretty funny. So it's just a great day in Boston. What buildings are these? I haven't even been here long enough to know.
This one right in front of us is One Financial Center. Then we have South Station.
Naturally.
The Federal Reserve Bank, the left of South Station.
Oh, that's what that is. I'm probably not allowed to photograph that, right?
Well, that's okay.
Like government secure property and, you know, right, live streaming
the
it.
Federal Reserve Bank and then One Financial Center are tied for the two tallest buildings in the financial district.
Which isn't saying a lot. Boston's not a particularly tall city.
Exactly. 42 stories. And it's just,
how tall was the World Trade Center?
80 somewhat. So about double. You know, and then we have State Street building.
Yeah, which one's the State Street? The one with the boxes or the round?
The one to the box with the boxes.
Okay, that's that one.
Yeah.
And then what's the roundy one?
The round one, I believe, is 125 Summer Street.
Huh.
And then
it's kind of pretty.
This building.
And then here's the funny one, the stilt.
That is the Fiduciary Trust building. It's probably the oddest shaped building in the city.
It's not very attractive, and it really looks like it should tip over.
Right, exactly. You know, I just think why, when you're building a building, would you make it dark?
Or waste all that space.
Right.
So if you have an office inside the stump or the floors, it looks like a couple floors above it, really, before it flattens out again. You have, like, no windows.
Right. I guess the first floor that's inhabitable in the bigger part is actually the fourth floor. So you walk into the lobby, get into your elevator, and then you're up 3 more floors before you can actually get out.
Wow. That's a nice low carbon footprint. When you look at the building across the street, it has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stories before you get to useful space.
Right, exactly.
On the Fiduciary Trust building. And then I like this one, the little brick thing that's all like a burnt out shell, boarded up and wedged between. It's like, no, I'm not going to sell.
Yeah, exactly.
Like one stubborn owner next to like, wee, and wee, and wee, and then it looks like financially that building has done quite well for itself.
Being burnt out, boarded up.
It looks like an insurance buyer for me. It looks like the stubborn holdout who refused to sell to the developers, like later
it was like
passed on or sold it to someone. Wow. And we're sitting right where 93 used to run?
Yep. Right through that way.
I totally remember that from childhood, and yet I don't remember that because we didn't come to the city very much. So if I face, to orient you folks, the harbor is that way. And what is that thing? Like a power plant?
I'm not sure if it's a power plant or like a vent or something.
Right.
But it's like the one building that's within this greenway now.
Yeah, everything else is park. I was thinking we would get an unobstructed view down to the harbor. But not really. Alrighty then. So who is in the narrow building? Oh, that's a good question. I don't think anybody's in it. It's totally built up. Boarded up. And it looks like it had a fire as well. Haha, G. Walter, you're funny. Exactly. You know who's taking care of my kids while I'm out cooking? The reason I'm taking this walk today is that I was working downtown all day, and my au pair has to get off early on Monday. So I told her to just bring the kids downtown. She has to come downtown for this walk. I said, well, just bring them. We'll go for a walk. And then I was on the way in this morning on the train. I thought, well, if I'm going for a walk, I'm going to, take that chance to go hang out with some good folks. So I'm taking care of my kids while I'm cooking this. And let's see. Yep, she's on the way now. So we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for joining us, and bye.